So each and every day on QVC2, we start at 11 a.m. by bringing you a big deal. And the big deal is a big deal, especially today. In fact, when we kicked this off at 11 a.m., it was very, very popular. And just one of the things to keep in mind is that it's not like your typical slider. Most places you go into a home store, you buy the sliders, you peel and you stick. And then how long do they last? Maybe a month, maybe two, and then pretty soon they're off and you find the glue on the floor and whatever. It's just a mess. These are brilliant because these are the sliders, but I'm going to show you. It has silicone. Look at this. It's like putting like a little silicone wrap above the slider. So you can hook this on chair legs, table legs, coffee table legs, nightstand legs, lamp table legs, you name it. I mean, it's brilliant. And then it doesn't come off because it stays put where it belongs. Now there's 3 different colors you can choose from. You're getting 24 for less than $24. And this is the first time we've ever done this low of a price. So we've got the clear. We also offer them in the brown. They'll all have red bottoms, but you can put the brown up around your brown furniture. We also have black. So if you have black furniture and you want it just to be black and kind of, blend in, you can do that too. So we've got 24 of the clear, 24 of the brown, or 24 of the black for $23.98. When we kicked these off at 11 an hour and a half ago, we sold so many. I think, what was it, 600 sets? 600 sets, which actually on QVC2 is a lot, and because not everybody gets this channel. But anyway, the fact is that you can see different legs and how they fit. But I want to just tell you, this is a company that's been around for 40 years. And we've sold 21,000 of these sets just this year. Here's the lowest price ever offered. I want to bring in my guest, Megan Elizabeth. She's a home solution expert, mom of 4, blogger, lifestyle, you name it. She's a great gal. Hi, Megan.
Hi, Mary Beth. Thanks for having me back. I love these Ruby sliders so much. They really are such an incredible, innovative solution with that silicone, that nanoweave technology of the felt to just give you that buffer to reduce that friction between your floors and your furniture. And they just slip on like little shoes for any size, well, not any size, but any shape leg from 3/4 of an inch up to 2¼ inches. And it just slides right over top, fitting nice and snugly, giving you a little buffer, a little bumper, and making it just so easy to slide and glide on your different furniture pieces that you have around the home. And they're just that easy to slide right over top the leg, blends in, and you're good to go. So reduce that chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard sound that happens when you try to slide your furniture. This chair does not have any Ruby sliders on it right now. I don't want to do too much because this is a wood floor and I don't want to.
You don't want to wreck your own wood floor.
Start wrecking my own floor here.
Yeah.
But it's so easy to slip on, and we'll get to that in just a second. But you can just see here, Mary Beth, whether it's the metal leg, the wood, whether they're round, square, egg-shaped, oblong, this is just going to stretch from that 3/4 of an inch to 2¼ and slip right over top, giving you that nice, easy slide and glide.
And you know what's nice about this is that, oops, I just knocked one off. If you look at it, it's just the right amount to grab the leg of whatever you're putting it on without coming up too high where now it becomes like an eyesore. These, I mean, who's going to see this? The fact is, though, this is going to do the trick. Tell me what this is all about on the bottom.
Yeah, so this Ruby slider, this gives you this nanoweave technology. So it's a really tight knit felt to keep it to reduce that friction in the slide and glide. But then it's attached to the silicone cup with an industrial strength adhesive. So versus those other sliders or felt pads that you might see at your home store, these aren't going to peel off and get stuck to your floor. They're going to stay put on the furniture that you put them on. So with a set of 24 doing 4 legs, think about your table and chairs in the dining room and on your hardwood
Right.
surfaces. Or think about doing even things like your refrigerator or your washer and dryer, flipping them right over the little kind of metal stubs or legs that go with those,
Yeah.
and be able to just slide them right over top. And then you can move things for being able to clean around and
Right.
behind. But then that everyday use at the desk chair or the
Yeah.
dining room table and chairs. Do you want to take a look on
I
the big chair
definitely
here?
do. Yes. So
If I
let's
tip
watch
it back.
you put them on your chair.
All right, so I'm just going to tip this chair back. These are 2-inch square legs. So this room is nice and warm. I'm just going to give you a little demo, but they slide right over top. They give you that nice bit of protection. The ruby slider is right in place. This room is nice and warm, but if you're using these and you're finding that it's a little bit difficult to slide them into place, you can heat up the ruby slider silicone on a low setting with your hair dryer just to give it a little bit more uh, pliability if you would need to.
Yeah,
Don't want to
that's a
do
good
that on the
point.
furniture,
I
but you
like
can
that.
do that if you would need to.
Hmm.
And you can just see in a few seconds time, I'm just flipping the chair around and giving it a nice snug fit with the ruby slider in place. So now we're not hearing that nails on a chalkboard. I'm pushing this chair around now with one finger, and it's sliding and it's gliding. So whether I want to clean around or I'm just sitting down at my desk or at my table, I can get this chair exactly where I want it to be, need it to be,
Yeah.
very easily, without trying to cause all that friction and have all that scraping and all of that other stuff that we really just don't want on our laminate, our hardwood, our tile floors.
Yeah.
We just want to be able to slide and glide, and they virtually disappear. So even
Right.
though they have that cute little red bottom, I love my red bottom shoes, give your furniture that same little bit of luxury.
Yeah.
No place like home with your ruby sliders. Just give it that push.
It's funny because it's like ruby sliders reminded me of ruby slippers kind of thing.
Right?
But here's the brilliance of this. I was just thinking, whether you have tile floors, wood floors, like real wood floors, or the laminate woods or whatever, let's say you have real wood. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
once you scratch it, it's scratched, okay? That's not coming out anytime soon until you get your wood floors redone, which, by the way, can cost you thousands of dollars. Believe me, I've done it.
Yep.
And the thing is that so you're protecting your floors, but you're also, listen to this. How many times have you been at someone's house and you go to pull up your chair to the kitchen table or the dining room table, and it kind of feels like it's scratching or like it's sticking, and you feel like you almost need to pick up your chair and walk with it and then sit down because you don't
Yeah.
want to scratch their floors? Or the same thing when you're trying to get up from the table and you want to push yourself back and it doesn't really go anywhere, and so then you kind of like pick it up and try to back up easily and that type of thing. You know what? You don't have to do that anymore when you have
Yeah.
these. You are not only protecting your floors, you're protecting just the ease of people at your home and not having to worry about how they're getting in and out from a table. You're also, let's talk about this, you're actually protecting the leg from the vacuum cleaner. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so that silicone just comes up that leg ever so slightly so that when you are cleaning and running around the house doing all the different things that we do, and you tap into bump in or tap in with that vacuum cleaner or whatever may be using to clean,
Yeah,
it's going to give you that little bit of extra buffer, which I think is
right.
so awesome. So they're really just set and forget it. You put them right on, they stretch and they
Yeah,
grip right up to whatever shape leg. So I'm doing a square leg here, I have round, I have wood, I have metal. I have all different types of legs here from 3/4 inches all the way up to about 2 1/4 inches that you're
yeah,
able to get. So it's just so easy. Just stretch it a little bit. You don't want to overstretch it, but you just want to stretch it out just to go right
yeah.
over, slide it right into place, and then your chair is going to start sliding and gliding. Now, I did take it off of the front legs of this chair just so that you could kind of hear again. It's really kind of scraping and it's
Yeah,
kind of getting stuck. And it's really, I'm using my whole hand
yeah,
and putting more weight into it. Even if I sat down, I would have to lift that chair
right.
to move it to where I want it to be. So just to be able to look again, just on the front here, I'm going to slide them right over top. Again, if you need to warm them up with that hair dryer, go ahead and do so. But then just plop it into place, set it up. And again, we're back to that one
Wow.
finger slide, which I don't know about you, Mary Beth, but I love to be able to get behind things in my home to clean them. So
Right.
to be able to do that effortlessly, I need something to be able to slide it, to be able
Yeah.
to move it. And that is what these allow me to do. And it
Hmm.
gives me just that sense and peace of mind. And it just makes the job easier on top of just that everyday use at your dining room
Right.
table, at your desk. This goes on so many different things. And with the set of 24, really think about how many places with the four legs on each chair, a table set, where all are they going to go, and how many
Yeah.
sets do you really need to make the job done
Done.
in your home.
So do you
Yep.
want 24 of the clear or 24 of the black or 24 of the brown? Or do you want a set of each? You know, the thing too is that a lot of people are buying 2 and 3 sets, because I was saying earlier this morning when we kicked these off, I was thinking, okay, let's just take your dining room table for instance. A lot of times dining room tables might have 8 chairs, okay? 3 on each side, 1 on each end. Well, 8 times 4, because each one has 4 legs, is 32. And so the fact that you're getting 24, you'll need 2 sets to do an entire dining room table. Maybe it's a kitchen table and you have 6 chairs. 6 times 4 is 24, but would you like to put these maybe on maybe the leg of your table? You'd love to have these on, so then you need another set too. But that's why QVC is giving you the lowest price we've ever been able to give you. I mean, we have sold 21,000 of these sets at a higher price this year, and now, just for right now, as a big deal, we are bringing it to you. And did you say, Blaine, did you say we've sold 3,000 sets since the big deal became available? Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get my order in right after the show. Today alone, we've sold over 1,000. And so really, truly, if you're gonna get them, I've never seen anything like it personally, and I just thought it was brilliant. And it sure beats using those other ones from the home stores that you have to constantly rebuy and replace, and they fall off and they leave the glue on the floor and whatever. You know, you don't need to do that. Megan, you are the big deal today, honey. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care, Mary Beth.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye now. Now, just in case you missed the presentation on the soaps,